Hello everyone, how are you? Hoping that you are doing good. In this video, we are about to discuss some important current affairs of March 2021. This is the third part of March current affairs, and let's get started. The book Advantage India, the story of Indian tennis, authored by this is a novel. Advantage India, the story of Indian tennis was authored by Anindya Datta. Anindya Datta authored the story of Indian tennis. Next, the book State of Terror, authored by Louis Penny and Hillary Clinton. The Prince with a Paintbrush, the story of Raja Ravi Varma, authored by whom? Shobha Tharoorji. Shobha Tharoorji authored The Prince with a Paintbrush novel. Next, The Pain-Free Mindset was authored by Dr. Deepak Ravindran. Dr. Deepak Ravindran authored The Pain-Free Mindset. Next, there are two books, Full Spectrum and India's Wars, 1972 to 2020, were authored by Arjun Subramaniam. These are the two books authored by him, India's Wars and Full Spectrum. This is the picture of our Indian soldiers when they won the Kargil War. Next, Saving Us, a climate scientist's case for hope and healing in a divided world, authored by Christian Catherine Hayhoe. Next, Battle Ready for 21st Century was released by Bipin Rawatji. Bipin Rawatji is the present chief of the army staff of Indian Army, of Indian military. He's the chief of all the three departments, that is Army, Military and Air Force. Bipin Rawatji, he launched the Battle Ready for 21st Century. He released it. Next, Indians, A Brief History of a Civilization was authored by Namit Arora. Indians, A Brief History of a Civilization. This is a novel. Next, the book From Incremental to Exponential was authored by Vivek Wadhwa, Ismail Amla and Alex Salkevar. There are three authors for this book, From Incremental to Exponential. Next, Bringing Governments and People Closer was launched by Government and People's Closer was launched by Mr. M. Venkaiah Naiduji. Venkaiah Naiduji is the present Vice President of India. Actually, this book was authored by Dr. M. Ramchandran. He is the Dr. M. Ramchandran, the author of the book Bringing Governments and People Closer. But Venkaiah Naiduji, the Vice President of India, has launched it. He has released the book. But the author of the book is Dr. M. Ramchandran. Here we can see in the picture. Next, Names of the Woman book was authored by Jeet Thayil. Jeet Thayil authored Names of the Woman book. Next, the book Name, Place, Animal, Things was authored by Dariba Lindem. Dariba Lindem authored the Name, Place, Animal, Things book. I Am Malala, the story of girl child who stood up for education and was shot by the Taliban, authored by Malala Yousafzai. Malala Yousafzai is a Pakistan girl. She is a citizen of Pakistan. She brought so much of laurels to the Pakistan by achieving the Nobel Peace Prize. At a very young age, she achieved it. It's a very great thing. Next, Chemanchari Kunhiraman Nair was passed away. He was a famous Kathakali actor. Chemanchari Kunhiraman Nair. He is the great Kathakali actor. He received a Padma Shri award. He is a recipient of Padma Shri. At 105th year, Sir was passed away. He did his last performance at the age of 100. And on his 100th year, he performed his last performance, and at 105, Sir was passed away. Next, G.V. Ramakrishna passed away, and he was the first chairman of which organization? He was the first chairman of SEBI. SEBI means Securities and Exchange Board of India. Next, Malali Vasant Kumar passed away, and he was famous in literature. Malali Vasant Kumar sir, he is the Malali Vasant Kumar sir. He was famous in literature field. Next, Madam Lakshmi Priya Mohapatra passed away, and she was a famous Odissi actor. She is a Madam Lakshmi Priya Mohapatra. Next, Kamalesh Chandra Chakravarti passed away, and he was a Deputy RBI Governor. Next, C.A. Kurian passed away, and he was a famous politician. He is Mr. C.A. Kurian. C.A. Kurian ji. He belongs to the CPI party and he is a CPI leader. He was a famous politician. Next, renowned feminist Madam Nawal Sadawi was passed away and she was a citizen of which country? She is a citizen of Egypt country. She is Madam Nawal Sadawi. She is a feminist, renowned feminist, and she belongs to Egypt. She is an Egyptian. Next, veteran Sagar Sarhadi passed away, and he was a famous writer come director in Bollywood. He is a famous writer and come director in Bollywood. He directed so many movies for Amitabh Bachchan, Jackie Shroff, and like so many hit films are there on his name. His name is Sagar Sarhadi. Next, Wak Pintu ji passed away and was a famous and was a renowned military officer. Sir Wak Pintu is a renowned military officer. He is the recipient of Param Vishisht Seva Medal. He was born in the year 1924 and Sir was passed away in 2021. He lived for 97 years. Sir Wak Pintu ji. Next, Surendra Sirsat ji passed away and was a former speaker of Goa Assembly. Maudud Ahmad passed away and he was a former Prime Minister of Bangladesh. Maudud Ahmad, the former Prime Minister of Bangladesh. Next, Anil Dharkar passed away and he was a famous journalist and author. Anil Dharkar, journalist and author. Renowned poet Adam Jagajewski passed away and he was a citizen of which country? He is a citizen of Poland. He is a Polish poet. With this, we have completed the third part of March Current Affairs. Thank you for watching. Keep learning and be happy.